The fundamental counting rule states that a sequence of two events in which the first event can occur m ways and the second event can occur n ways, we can say that the events can occur together in a total of m times n ways. But it's not limited to just two events. You can do 3, 4, 5, and so on. As long as you know how many times an event can occur, or ways an event can occur, you can multiply them all together and find out the total number of ways the whole thing can occur. So let's look at it in action. You drive up to an ATM and put your debit card into the machine. You have a 4-digit PIN, and while you're there, you're wondering how many different ways you can input a 4-digit PIN into a 10-digit keypad. So, how many ways are there if you can repeat the numbers, and what if you cannot repeat the numbers? Does it really change it? So the answer is yes, and let's look at it. So we know we have a 10-digit keypad, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 9. And you have a 4-digit PIN. And we're wondering how many different ways you can have it if you are allowed repeats. So you have 10 digits to choose from for your PIN. Well, when you're looking at it, we have 10 different numbers we choose from, so we have 10 options. They can occur 10 different ways. And if we can repeat it, our second number, we have again 10 options again. And for our third number, we have 10 options, and for our fourth number, we have 10 options. So we can just multiply 10 times 10 times 10 times 10, and we're going to end up getting 10,000 different ways we can put in a 4-digit number if we can repeat numbers. Now, what if we can't repeat? Again, we have 4 digits to choose from, but we are not allowed to have any repeats, no reoccurring numbers. So no repeats. Again, we have 10 digits to choose from, so our first number, we have 10 options. But once we've chosen that option, we're down to 9 options. And once we've chosen that second number, our third number, we only have 8 options. And then for our last number, we only have 7 options because we cannot repeat a number that's already been used. So we're going to multiply these 4 together, 10, 9, 8, and 7, and we will get 5,040 ways that we can put in a 4-digit number without repeats. So we have 10,000 ways with repeats and 5,040 ways without repeats. Now, another thing we can look at is the thing called the factorial rule, and it states that a collection of n different items can be arranged in order using this notation, n exclamation point, which is just read as n factorial. So n factorial different ways. This rule works if the fact that the first item may be selected in n different ways, the second item may be selected in n minus 1 different ways, so just one less in the beginning, and then so on. But what does factorial mean? Simply put, a factorial is just the product of a positive whole number starting from itself and working its way down to 1. So if we had the number 3 factorial, we just say 3 times 2 times 1, multiply them together and we get 6. So 3 factorial is just 6 because it's just 3 times 2 times 1. Now let's see it in action. During the summer, you decide you want to visit 6 national parks. Those parks include Glacier, Arches, Zion, Yosemite, Grand Canyon, and Yellowstone. And you're wondering to yourself, how many different possible routes are there? So again, we have 6 possibilities. So we have n parks to choose from, n equaling 6. And we know we can choose, when we choose our first one, we have 6 possibilities. So we visit one of them, and then that one is gone. So we'll just say it's Arches is gone. Now we have 5 to choose from, so 5 different options, and we've now gone to Yellowstone. And then for the next one, we go to Yosemite. So there's only after that was 4, and then we choose another one. So we say Grand Canyon, which is 3 options, and then we have Zion, which was of 2 options, and then all we have left after that is Glacier, which was our last option. So 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Now that's a lot of options. That's a lot of work to do. Comes out 720 different ways, but knowing our factorial rule, we can just say that this is 6 factorial, which is the exact same thing, which gives us 720. And a lot of calculators have that factorial option. You can do that, but it's only a few numbers, so you can just do 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 and get the exact same answer.